Oh, there's Dee. Hi, Dee. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? Get me a tissue. I always have a runny nose. Hello, Michaela. Hello, hello. Thank y'all for already liking and sharing my live. I appreciate you. Good afternoon. Hello, hello. Hi, Gabby. Hi, LSU Mom. Baby Love. Hi, Karen Sue. So good to see everyone today. How's everyone doing today? What is today? It's hump day. Is today Wednesday? Yep, Wednesday. Man, I got some kind of, it is nice. You know, I have all these flyaways here. Tells me I have some hair growing, so that's nice because I lost some with this treatment I'm on right now, but it's nice to see it's growing back. But good grief, I should have patted it down. I never noticed those things till I'm looking at myself on the camera. How's everyone doing today? We had a storm. Scheduled your first psychic medium session for next week. Yay, baby love. Congratulations. What day was that? Did you come in on Monday? Was yours on Monday? Did you get the soul plan and reading? I was kind of looking, I saw that come in, so I always have to plan ahead when someone does a soul plan and reading combined. It's definitely something I have to plan for because the soul plan takes a lot of prep work. And so I did notice I had one of those coming in on Monday, and someone booked that combined appointment, which if you come for the combined appointment, it's the combined soul plan and reading. You better come well rested. It's a lot of information. I usually record it because it is just so much information where because we do the soul plan and then I will bring in spirits, and either one of those is a lot to take in. So when you combine, Dee's over here shaking her head like, yes, it is. So either one of those is a lot to take in. And so when you combine them, it's a ton of information. I mean, it's fun. It's a lot, but it's a lot to take in. I mean, we're talking about, your life purpose, what are your challenges, where are you headed on this earth? That's the soul plan. And then, I'll let spirits pop in here and there with their information. So it's fun, just a lot of information. So I wasn't sure if that was you, baby love, or someone else. I just saw a couple of those come through. All right, are you ready to get to it today? Oh, thank you, Jaylene. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate everyone who is liking and sharing my live. So let's get to it. Hi, Sarah. I was just wondering, baby love, if you were the one who, I was just talking about the combined appointment. I noticed that someone booked in a combined appointment, a soul plan reading for Monday. I wasn't sure if that was you or someone else. I was like, I always pay attention. When those come through on the booking, I see those pop up. It's like, pay attention because I have to prep. The soul plans, definitely, I have to work ahead of time for those. All right, let's start. Yeah, what do you want? No, not me. Oh, your appointment is for Wednesday. Are you sure? Let me look, Miss Baby Love. We might need to figure this out because I do things on Wednesdays, but my calendar is not usually open to the public on Wednesday because I have so many standing mentorships on Wednesdays. She's saying almost positive. I feel her scrambling. Let me see. Okay, so next Wednesday is what day? What is next Wednesday? The 12th or something like that?
Yeah, 12. Yeah, same 12 if it's 7 days. Yeah, 12.
So you didn't book on Wednesday because, like I said, my calendar is shut down. Oh, it's Tuesday. Okay, very good. Yes, okay. I'm with you on that one then. I can be down with that. When you were like Wednesdays, like, no, my Wednesdays, you can't, like, they're not open because I have so many mentorships on Wednesdays. I don't know why that's a popular mentorship day. It is. So I'm booked up with those. All right, let's do some cards. Looks like Sissy is sharing my live. Oh, no. There's nothing to be sorry for. I just had to check, because, sometimes my calendar, it will do weird things. So I have to check when someone says something. Let me check that out because stranger things have happened. All right, thank you, Sissy, for sharing my live like crazy. This card read is for Sissy. Thank you for sharing my live. Let's see here, right there. It said stop, 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 stop. All right. interesting. All right. The first card we have is the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is really about difficult decisions, things that are weighing. You see how she is sitting there blindfolded. Have y'all ever been trying to make a decision and you feel like you're just, the data isn't coming. The way you want to go is just not coming to you. That's what this two is about. There's a difficult decision to make and it's just not coming to you. Now, what is more interesting than this first card, Sissy, is the second card, which is the Six of Swords. I don't typically read cards upside down. I just don't. But this one went up, I flipped it over, it was upside down, and I went to turn it right side up, and Spirit said, nope, you read it upside down. So here we are. So the second card is the Six of Swords upside down, and it comes with, the meaning of it is personal transition, but there's some resistance to that. And you have unfinished emotional business. So these two cards are basically the same. And I want you to understand, Miss Sissy, how hard Spirit just worked to get you that information, right? Two of Swords, absolutely what it means. I don't usually read cards upside down. But when I went to turn it, Spirit loud and clear in my head, nope, read it upside down. And that's the meaning of the Six of Swords upside down. So two cards back to back that is about a difficult decision and emotional baggage that you're coming forward with. Now, why they're coming forward to tell you this and they're stressing it so much, Sissy, is because you have such a beautiful heart. You're someone that when you have to make a decision that puts a boundary between you and someone else, you had almost rather keep taking their crap than put that boundary up. Because you have this such sweet soul about you. And it has come to a point where you know you have to put that boundary up. And it's just, I know, sister, you don't. She's, I don't want to hurt anyone. But you know that you have to. It's come to the point where it has been very clear you have to put this boundary up. And it's just really killing your soul to do so. I want you to know, though, that the next card is the Page of Pentacles. This is really about your opportunities, financial opportunities headed in. Yes, yeah, exactly. She said, for my mental health, I need to. Now we switched from that to the Pentacles, the next two cards of Pentacles. The Pentacles can be about money or about your physical walk on this planet. And so, and the Page is about starting a journey. The reason you're needing to process that is because you really have a desire to manifest wealth and health. I'm hearing both of those. If you don't put up the boundaries with the other people, that's going to hurt you. They're going to take advantage of you. So putting the boundary up is absolutely the correct path, because right after putting up the boundary card, was a Page. It means you're starting a new journey. It's time to start a new journey. If you do that correctly, you put up the boundaries, start your new journey, you will have abundance. You will be headed in the right direction. This is not in the cards, but I'm just hearing it. You do need to make sure that you don't get distracted and backstep. Because I know, Sissy, you have such a beautiful heart. You will absolutely, if someone comes to you, even if they don't mean it, if they come to you and are trying to kind of manipulate you a little bit, you will tend to do it just because you're so sweet. Make sure you're standing your ground. All right. Thank you, Miss Sissy. Thank you for all the likes and the shares. I appreciate everyone on here. Thank you. I'm sorry, I was reading this. I haven't answered any psychic questions in a while, but I feel the need to do this. Am I supposed to continue mechanical engineering, or should I give up? You know what? That is a tough degree. Those STEM degrees are no joke. Okay, so now is Ray of Sun supposed to continue becoming a mechanical engineer? I'm getting yes. They're showing me that once you get over this hump, I can feel that you are done. Like you are so frustrated and done. But once you get through this one hump, there's a class right now that's giving you problems. And once you get through this hump, you'll be okay. And when I say okay, I'm not meaning, oh, looks like I answered that one and now they're all coming through. Okay, well, let's answer some psychic questions. I wasn't planning on doing that. You're welcome, Ray of Sunshine. Okay. Okay, so, this is interesting. Let's answer this one's for Baby Love. Let's see. So, y'all know how to help me. We haven't done it in a while, but let's sit with this. Okay, so you want to sit with the information, feel your body, how it feels right now, wiggle your toes, make sure you're in tune with your body. And so, as these questions hit you, see how it affects you. And if you're claircognizant, you will have a clear knowing. If you're clairvoyant, you'll get a vision. If you're clairaudient, you'll hear the answer. If you're clairsentient, you will feel it. Okay. Baby Love wants to know, was the dream I had the other night about my mother-in-law telling me my grandbaby is a girl? Okay, was the dream telling Baby Love that her grandbaby is a girl? What are y'all feeling on that? What are y'all feeling? What are you feeling, Dee?
Yes.
Lots of no's on here.
Let's figure.
I'm also getting no. There are some yeses, but I am feeling no. Is that grandbaby a boy? Okay, so now we're going to ask a question because she said, was the dream the other night about... Okay, so we're not saying, Baby Love, let's break this down. We're not saying that your grandbaby isn't a girl. We're just saying that the dream was not about that. So when you're answering and asking psychic questions, you have to be careful of the wording and how it's going. So now we've determined that the dream was not about your grandbaby being a girl, right? But now we're going to ask the question, is her grandbaby a girl? What are y'all getting? Is her grandbaby a girl? So now we're kind of all over. Okay, so people, okay, is the grandbaby a girl? What are you getting, Dee?
Okay, yes.
I'm getting that the grandbaby's a girl also. There are some people in here saying no. There's probably more on my live saying that she's going to have a boy than a girl. Dee and I are saying a girl. So keep us posted, updated about that. We can't wait to see if we were right. Don't decorate a nursery on what we say. Okay. Let's see. Lizzie Marie wants to know, will anything happen? Okay. This is another one of those questions. Will anything happen between Roman and I? So it's really about what your version of anything will happen. I'm assuming Lizzie wants to know, are her and Roman going to be in a long-term relationship? So let's start with that one. Because is anything going to happen? We might be thinking, you know. That's not what I think she's actually asking. I think she wants to know, are Roman and Lizzie going to be in a long-term relationship? What are y'all feeling? Lizzie's like, yes, haha, yes. You see where I was going that, right, Miss Lizzie? Okay. Brittany is saying nothing serious. Anyone else going to chime in on that? What are you feeling, Dee? Yeah, Dee's also feeling no. I'm feeling that there's not going to be a long-term relationship either. Now, I'm not feeling some things can happen. I am feeling some things can happen, but not the relationship thing. Okay, I would need more information on that, Tracy. Would you be able to tell me why I dream of helping spirits? There's a lot there. I mean, you're unpacking a lot there, I think, of what you're asking. Are you saying that you dream about being a medium? Or you dream that while you're sleeping, you go and help spirits? What are you dreaming about? Ray of Sun, they put on there that they're so stuck and frustrated. I know, honey. You were the one that asked about the mechanical engineering. I know. I have 3 children who college. An accountant, someone who's an officer in the military, a daughter who is in the process, well, she's taking a break. She was in nursing school, now she's taking a break. I have a master's degree myself. I understand the frustration of school, and let me tell you, the course that you're in is not for the faint of heart. See it through, honey. You're supposed to. You're supposed to see it through. Okay. Jamie wants to know, is there a future with Billy? So does Jamie and Billy have a future? I mean, do they have a long-term relationship? What are y'all getting? Do they have a long-term relationship?
Nope.
I'm sorry, I was reading a text. It was making me laugh. Okay, so we're having the majority of no's, a couple of yes, one yes, but the majority was no. I'm also feeling no, that I do not feel that there is a future relationship. Oh, Lizzie said that's what she felt like. I love that, honey, that you were listening to your intuition. So a lot of times when you come for psychic questions, it is about just kind of confirming your intuition. What is it telling you? And that's what you were doing, just confirming your intuition. Okay, someone wants to know, well, how will my AEMT interview go? What is that? Is that like an advanced emergency medical technician? I'm completely guessing here. What is AEMT? Oh, what I said. Okay, very good. I don't know how the hell I knew that, but okay. Sometimes I surprise myself. It's exactly what it was. I don't even know how I knew that. Okay, so Alora wants to know how her advanced, so Tracy's already answering. It will go very well. What are you getting, Dee? Is it going to go well?
She's well prepared. It's good to go.
Okay, so Dee said something interesting. She said, if you're well prepared, it's going to go well. I mean, other people are saying, yes, it's going to go very well. So what this is telling me is that you need to make sure you continue driving the boat. You need to continue preparing for it. And Sarah says, good, but not the right fit. I was thinking that also, but I do think it's on your path. If you need to keep trying, you need to keep studying, and it will work. Okay, so Marcy is asking, I've lost a special bracelet twice now. I found it once, but it's gone again. Will I find it again? Okay, so will Marcy find her bracelet again? What are y'all feeling? Yes, in time. Yes. No. In 3 to 6 months. Very good, Sissy, getting specific. What do you feel, Dee? Is she going to find it?
Yeah. It's not too.
I'm also getting that you're going to find it. Now, this is where I question when someone comes to me with that kind of information is, I would trace the energy of this bracelet. What does it mean to you? What does this bracelet represent? How do you keep losing it? Is that spirit telling you something? Because, to lose something once, okay, whatever, we can, misplace it. I throw things around all the time. But now that you've lost it twice, what is that? What does that mean? Okay, let's see what we have going on here. Okay, Marcy said yay, very important. It says stand in your truth. Now, I knew that spirit was telling her something. I could just feel it. She keeps losing this bracelet that is stand in your truth. So what is that set telling us? So when I tap into Marcy's energy, I see her. I don't know why they gave me this analogy, but I'll go with it. Have y'all ever tried to walk and on rocky ground with hills on? That's what they showed me, that she keeps stumbling with the stand in your truth. Again, we're going to follow the energy. Sorry, Marcy. Sorry, dear. Picking on you here. But I always talk to people about following the energy. You don't just read surface. Keep following that energy. And now I'm curious. It's like, okay, so the bracelet was stand in your truth. Clearly, she's stumbling with that because she keeps losing it. So that Spirit's reminder, hey, you're not standing in your truth. You're not standing in your truth. So when I ask Spirit, how is she not standing in her truth? I see her looking to the past, right? Worrying about things that have happened in the past and trying to make them make sense when sometimes they don't. So that's how you follow the energy. You just keep going. Now, I could keep going, but I'm not. I'm going to leave poor Marcy alone. I'm going to go on to another reading. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I just missed it. Geraldine wants to know, will I get a better job sometime in the next month or two? Geraldine wants to know, will I get a better job in the next month or two? So what are you feeling? Is Geraldine going to get a better job in the next month or two? What are you getting, Dee?
3 months.
Maybe.
So 1.
Maybe by the end of May. Okay, so the reason I feel 4 to 6 months. So the reason I am laughing is because, and I love, y'all can tell that y'all have listened to me a few times with like follow the energy, because though y'all are asking basic yes no questions, you know that we rarely give basic yes no answers. Because I was just sitting with that and I was feeling like, I don't quite feel that. I'm feeling 3 months. And I turned and asked Dee what she was feeling, and she said 3 months. So Dee and I are feeling 3 months. Other people are saying about the same thing, that you are going to get a better job. It's just not going to be in the next 2 months. Some people are even saying late summer. So what is March, April, May, June? Oh, okay. So gosh, where has our year gone? So yes, a lot of people are saying May. Some people are saying I see 6 months. So we're seeing about summertime. So don't give up hope. You are going to get a better job. Keep rowing the boat. Keep going in that direction. Courtney O wants to know, is she passing her exam this month? Is Courtney O passing her exam this month? What are y'all getting? What are you getting, Dee? Okay, so Dee said no. A lot of people in here are saying yes.
She's going to miss it by just a little bit.
Right. Dee just said you're going to miss it by just a little bit. So my silence was, I was asking, can that energy be changed? And it can. There is an area that you're not 100% on. Like I'm seeing, I don't know what this exam is, but it's kind of broken into different categories or different subject areas. And there's an area that you're not 100% on, and you're hoping that your understanding of the others will outweigh this, or maybe you think you understand this area better than you do. Get a tutor. There is an area that you are struggling in, and I'm just seeing that if you get that area, that one area that you're struggling in, you're going to be okay. Because I'm only seeing you missing it by 3 questions is what I'm hearing. Dee said about the same. Yeah, Dee's shaking her head yes. So she got the same. Okay, so Miss Brittany Martin, congratulations on your upcoming nuptials. Brittany says she's getting married on Sunday. Is she marrying her soulmate? Now, before we go through this, before I answer that question or anyone else does, I did a teaching on soulmate versus twin flames and all of that on my Divine Teaching or Divine Collective. If you're interested in joining the Divine Collective, it's on my website. And then those teachings are posted. This month is more of a workshop. We're going to talk about implementing dark and light energies in your life. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because sometimes we're not meant to be with our soulmates, right? That's just not the way it works. But we're talking about this Sunday. I'm so happy for you. I just keep smiling every time I think about that, Brittany. It feels like such a joyous occasion. I just want to be so happy. Is Brittany marrying her soulmate on Sunday? Let's get down to the question at hand. soulmate. Someone said, not soulmate. You're gonna marry the one that is meant for you. Someone else is saying not soulmate, but he is good to you. What are you feeling, Dee?
It's not a soulmate, but a very close, very close.
Dee is saying not your soulmate, but it's very close. I don't know. I'm going to tell you, and I don't take this lightly. Just ask Dee. I actually get annoyed when people are constantly after me. When I'm going to be my soulmate and my twin flame. Lord have mercy. Worry about your walk on this planet. I am getting that you're going to be, it's your soulmate though. That's probably why I'm so happy and smiling. I tried for it not to be your soulmate because I get asked that question so many stinking times. It's unbelievable. And, I mean, people can be arguing with their person left and right, and there's huge red flags, and they're like, is this my soulmate? Hell no, it's not your soulmate. What part of this relationship makes you think it's a soulmate relationship? But I digress. Congratulations, sweet girl. You are, I feel like, marrying your soulmate. You have a great life ahead of you. What'd you say, Dee?
Very compatible.
Dee is saying very compatible. I love it. Your relationship makes me very happy, and I don't say that often. Okay. Yeah, Brittany says getting married is huge. He's amazing, but I know he isn't my only soulmate. Very good. Brittany put it right on the hand that and that was in my teaching. We have more than one soulmates. Okay, so Reclamation Collective. Has my dad, Tony, been communicating with me, helping me open up my mediumship? Oh, interesting. What are y'all getting? Has Estella is her name. That's much easier to say. Has her dad, Tony, been helping her open up her mediumship? What are you getting, Dee?
Fine.
You said he's trying? Sarah said yes. Dee said yes. I don't see anyone else replying. Sissy is saying absolutely. I'm actually getting no. I'm getting that it's one of your guides. I feel just like Tracy Renfo said, I feel he's around, but no, that's exactly what I felt. He is around you, but I do not feel like it's your dad. He's kind of moved past that. I feel like it's a guide now pushing you. Oh, Marcy said the same thing, that it's a guide. I feel like your dad was kind of there in the beginning. And, Courtney's getting into it. Let's do it. I'm going to answer Courtney's question in just a moment, but let me finish this. That you are, I'm so distracted. That your dad started out helping you, and it was kind of like, okay, honey, I'm going to be here supporting you, but this is as far as I can take you. And then a guide stepped in. So, yeah. Your dad's around, but it's a guide helping you. All right, Miss Courtney wants to know. I love this question. Do I know my twin flame? Does Courtney know her twin flame? Does Courtney know her twin flame?
Yes.
Oh, really? I love that question too, right, baby love? Yeah. Let's get into it. Okay. So, does she know her twin flame? Dee is saying yes. I'm getting a no on that. There's lots of people saying yes. Well, let's say yes, yes, no, not yet. Yes, yes. That's why she's asking yes, but as an acquaintance, no. I'm getting you don't know your twin flame. It's pretty much 50-50 in the comments. Dee and I are 50-50. I feel you're going to be meeting them, though. And I think that's why you're asking the question. Like, you can feel the energy coming. You don't know them yet, but I think that you're going to, meet them. I love that question. And does anyone know how many twin flames we have? Think of that. Your soul split into twin. We have 2. The teaching, the recording of the teaching on that is on the Divine Collective. If anyone is interested in registering for the Divine Collective. Actually, we're doing cards tomorrow. with the Divine Collective. So if anyone's interested, tomorrow at noon, we're doing cards in the Divine Collective. And so what that is you can come with your own cards. There are probably about half and half, what you say, Dee. Some people, half people bring cards, other people just want to be read, which is fine. Even if you bring your cards, you get a reading. I just put everyone's name in a bowl, and I draw your name. And whoever's name is drawn is the one who gets the reading. And then we just go in line about who has the cards. So it's a great way to practice, because even if you're not drawing the cards, we talk about the meaning of them. And it's a lot of fun. So that's tomorrow at noon if anyone's interested in that. Divine Collective on my website, Christy Godwin Psychic Medium. All right. We're going to answer this for Tommy. Is my mother proud of my service in the U.S. military? Well, I'm proud of your service in the U.S. military. Dee is too. Dee's proud of you too. What else are we? Anyone else want to answer that? Sissy, very good. Cece said she is very proud of your services and is very proud of you. Brittany said she's proud of you in general. Sarah Miller said same thing. Of course she is. Yes, of course. We're all proud of you. Thank you, baby love. Right? That is what I love that. That's what my community is about. Baby love is like, we're all proud of you, honey. Loud and proud, Marcia is saying. Very good. Yes. Very, very proud of you. I'm hearing carrying on the tradition. So, Tommy, you must have military in your family, because I hear from your mom that you're carrying on the tradition. Okay. You can call me Shawty. Am I dating the person I will marry? Oh, I need to get to Spirit Led. I'm having so much fun over here with the psychic mediumship. I forgot I need to get to Spirit Led. And yeah, I was having so much fun with just psychic. I'm running out of time. We need to, if we're going to read spirits, we need to get to it. But let's run through that. Am I dating the person I'm going to marry? That is, you can call me Shawty. Is she marrying the person is she dating the person she's going to marry? Oh, we're getting some no's. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we have a lot of no's. What are you getting, Dee?
No, because she's going to find out something that she doesn't agree with.
Okay, so it's funny that how people are hitting this energy, okay? That's why she's questioning it. She's questioning it because she's excited. She wants to marry them. She thinks that she's found the right one. Now, I was getting pretty strongly that we're going to marry. So I was sitting with that. Why am I getting that she's going to marry when so many people are saying no, right? So how far down the timeline were you looking? Think about that. When you were looking at the energy, were y'all looking at, do you see her at the altar with him? Do you see her at the altar with him?
Mm-hmm. We won't get that far.
Dee is saying it won't get that far. That's who she wants, but that's new. I see a ring, but not a wedding. I don't. Okay, very good. So someone says they see a ring, but not a wedding. So it's going to get very close to it. So this is very cool. This is how you learn how to read, where are you hitting the energy. D, and then you figure out why. Okay, Michaela's saying she sees a ring, but not a wedding. Oh, Jim Owen said that she sees a specific issue that will end the relationship. Dee basically said the same thing earlier. Before I was about to explain that to you, Dee said the same thing, that you're going to find out something about them that's going to be a deal breaker, something that you don't currently know. Okay, so now let's ask the question. This information that she's going to find out that's going to be a deal breaker, Has he already done it? Or is it something that he's going to do between now and then? Now we're getting into it. Now we're following some serious energy, right? Has he already done whatever it is that's going to break up their relationship? Has he already done it?
Not yet.
Oh, about the time I saw Sarah Miller put on here, not yet. Dee said not yet.
I didn't see hers.
Has he done it yet? I'm hearing that he hasn't done it yet either. That it's going to be something that happens later in the relationship that's going to be an end for you. Always do a background track. Tracy Raphael. All right. And now we're going to leave poor Shati alone. I know. We get into it, right? We start following that energy. You know, we only have, I think we'll just continue this as we'll answer psychic questions. And then at 4, I'm going to pop over to Instagram and I'll do mediumship over there. How's that sound? Or maybe we'll do it like I did last time. Last time I was on Instagram, for those of you who want to follow me over there. So I didn't realize it, but when you go to join my live, it asks you a question. And people were clicking yes because they were like, yes, I want to join her live. But it was basically asking them if they wanted to go live with me. So people had put yes. And so I had a whole group of people waiting to go live with me. I, of course, didn't get through them all, but I was just clicking random people and having them go live and whatever they wanted, whether it was a mediumship or psychic or cards or whatever. I was doing that. So we'll just do it that way. We'll continue answering questions on this one. Okay. Marlene wants to know, will Jill become my client if I quote her $180 for a monthly clean? What are you getting, Dee? Okay, so if Jill quotes $180, will Jill become Marlene's client? Sarah's saying yes, Brittany is saying yes. Let's take this further. Will she regret that decision?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Right, Tracy? I'm saying yes, she will regret it. Tracy is saying she needs to charge more. I'm feeling the same thing, honey. I know you want that client right now, but sometimes, and I did this early on in my business, and I just don't anymore. The people that don't want to pay you what you say you want, typically are your hardest clients, right? They're the ones that my husband will frequently say, you should have charged them an aggravation fee. Not that anyone in my family would ever say that. I know, Sarah said, yep, that's so true. I mean, there are times where, has there ever been a time? But, those are people that I knew that, yeah. I think one time I was not disappointed in that, but I knew it. Like I knew from the get-go. Okay, so let's see, Raquel. Well, let's answer this. I know this isn't really your classic psychic mediumship question, but we're going to answer this. My sister passed away from a heart attack, and I've been having dreams. She tells me she's still alive. I don't know how much y'all can type. Why do y'all think that is? I don't know, that might be too much for y'all to type. I should let her know that she is with you and she still loves you. Very cool. Yes, Sissy. I feel like that her way of, like your interpretation of her saying that she's still alive is that she's alive on the other side. She is whole and healthy on the other side. Okay, LSU mom said, is my husband making my phone call our daughter in the car? So LSU's husband must have transitioned to the other side. is he the one who's making her phone call their daughter? What are you getting, Dee?
No.
Okay, so is LSU's husband making the phone call their daughter? I know I'm getting yes. There are plenty of people on here saying no, but I'm getting yes. So you know what you're going to do, Miss LSU? We're going to ask for confirmation, and Spirit will do that. So if let's give him a synchronous. Okay, so if it is him, have him give you another sign, something that is unmistakable to you. Like, Brittany's so funny. Brittany's like, pull him up, read him. You're so sweet, honey. Like, she's not even asking for a reading for herself. She's asking for someone else. Okay, I'm getting that it is him. But have him give you, like, leave some coins or feathers or something like that to confirm. But make it clear to him. Say, honey, if this is you can you just give me extra confirmation? And they will. You're so sweet, Brittany. I just adore that. Okay, Sissy wants to know, how is my daughter going to do in OT school for her doctorate degree? Oh, good for her.
Wow.
That's my husband calling. What time is it? Why is he still at work? Okay, so is Sissy's daughter going to... Okay, Dee, hold on. I have to get this.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, he just hung up. I was going to say he never calls me from work. Hold on. Y'all want to talk to my husband from at work? Sorry, people. Yeah, I'm live and you're in the background, so don't say anything that would embarrass us.
Yeah. Did you call?
Yes, did you get that PDF?
I don't know. I'm trying to log back in. I was in a meeting.
Okay, I sent it. It wouldn't let me scan it from the printer because it scans as a JPEG. It wouldn't let me convert it, so I had to scan it onto my iPad and then send it to you.
Oh, geez. Okay. Well, that's a lot of hassle. I'm sorry.
No, it's no big deal, but I just wanted to know if it worked because it wasn't cooperating real well. But it said it scanned it as a PDF and sent it. Let me know.
I'm almost there.
Okay.
You want me to tell you now or you want me to tell you later?
Tell me later because I'm on live.
Okay, bye.
Bye. You know, sometimes you just gotta live. Sorry, people. You have to take care of business. Now I have to get Dee back on the phone because... There we go. All right. Let's see. All right. So now we are asking, how's Sissy's daughter going to do at OT? Is she going to do well? What are you getting? Yeah, Dee is saying yes. I'm saying yes, too. Congratulations to her. That's a heck of a school. Okay. Jessica Lynn wants to know. Ooh, all right. Will I get a positive test before vacation? So is Jessica Lynn going to get a positive test before vacation?
Yes.
What are y'all getting? Sissy, you're funny. Sissy is saying yes, no drinking. Brittany is saying yes. There's a couple of no's on here. Yes, no, no. If she keeps trying, that's funny. No after. Okay, I'm getting a yes also. But something you want to make sure, like if you were in front of me and we were having this conversation, I would ask you which vacation. Because you have 2 vacations scheduled this year. Do you have a vacation this year and next year? When you're asking psychic questions, it's very important to be specific. Okay, Adissa? Adissa wants to know, will I receive my money back soon? Will Adissa receive her money back soon?
within 4 months.
Okay, no. That is true. A lot of people, yes. So Brittany, you can tell Brittany's hung out with me a little bit. She says, not in my interpretation of soon. And Dee was like, within 4 months, because soon is very ambiguous. Sarah is saying eventually, not soon. You just want to kind of be specific when you're dealing with energy. Sissy is saying late in the year. Okay. I'm getting no, not soon, but you're right. Like, what is my version of soon? Okay. Is she going to receive her money back at all? I am getting a yes, and I'm hearing in about 6 months. So is that your version of soon? You know, it's not mine, especially when it comes to money. Okay. Brittany 12M. Brittany 12M. Will I get the promotion I applied for? Brittany wants to know, will she get the promotion she applied for? What you getting, Dee?
Yeah, yes.
What's everyone else getting? Is she going to get the promotion?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, very good. Okay, so we have some yeses, yes, but not really what she wants. I feel it could go either way. We have no, but one behind it. I'm getting some ambiguous energy with that also. So now when I get ambiguous energy, it's like, okay, is she going to get this promotion that she is currently thinking about? No. But I'm with Marcy. There's going to be one right behind it. There's going to be one right behind it. Okay, let's see. Raina wants to know, is Christopher, thank you, a good man to give a chance to? What are y'all getting? Is Christopher a good man to give a chance to? Yes, no, sorry. Is Christopher a good man to give a chance to? Sissy, you're funny. Background check. What are you getting, Dee?
My first reaction, watchful, be on alert.
Yes. Okay, so same thing. Dee was saying be watchful and be on alert. Now, yes, but you will help him and then move on. Not terrible, but a good one. All right, so everyone is pretty much saying what I'm getting. I'm just going to give you a little bit more detail. He's going to be around for a good time, but not a long time. Meaning, yeah. You know, is he a good one to give a chance to? Yeah. And, you know, sometimes energy can change. Do I think it's going to change with him? I don't. But I'm hearing, have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dee's getting the same thing. Like, have fun. Yeah, go. Go have some fun. Okay, Destiny asked, should I trust Destin? Destiny wants to know, should I trust Destin? And while everyone's answering that, Lisa Marie said, okay, is anybody seeing my questions? That's the first one I've seen. Like you writing that is the first time I've seen your name come across. I might have missed it because they're popping through pretty quickly. But I did see you type that. Okay, so most people are saying, thank y'all for sharing my live. I appreciate you. Saying no, you should not trust him.
I don't think so either.
Me either. I don't think so either. I don't think so. No trust. No trust at all. He's way too smooth and charming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Okay. What time is it? Do I need to go? Okay, I have a few more minutes. Now, when we go to Instagram, I'm just going to randomly like scroll through. If the people that request to go live with me, I'm just going to scroll through and pick a name and have them pop up. And it will be whatever you want to do. Which is kind of interesting, right? Typically, it costs a minimum of $225 to have me do that for you. Dee's laughing. It's
Well,
true.
maybe
What's that?
100, 100, not 250.
No, it costs $225. Well, I guess if you do a 30-minute appointment, it can be $150. Yeah, $150. It can be $150. It can be yeah. Let me plug myself in. Let me plug y'all in. It says I'm about to die. Can't be having that.
You're
Not-
back on.
What's that? I'm good.
Fine.
All right. Let's see. Heather wants to know. Hi, Jen. I'm doing good. Thank you. Let's see. Heather wants to know, will my daughter and son-in-law get pregnant this year? So in 2025, will Heather's daughter and son-in-law get pregnant? What are you getting?
He won't. She might. I'm saying yes.
Yes. Like, this is pretty Merry Christmas to see you saying. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty unanimous. Most everyone is saying yes. All right, let me scroll back up here, grab some more of these questions. Paigey Herm wants to know, will Carson and I connect romantically before July? What are y'all getting? Will Carson and I connect? This is Paige, not me. I don't want to know. I'm already romantically connected. I've all the romantic connection I can handle. Will Carson and I connect romantically before July? And that's from Paige.
Yes.
Okay, this is again a little bit ambiguous. Most people are saying yes. Dee said yes. Like, are y'all going to, I feel he is a little resistant to it though. That's where I was going, Miss Brittany. Okay, are you going to connect romantically? What does that mean in most people's minds? I mean, probably a little action going on. But are they going to have a relationship? Are they going to have a relationship?
Not long term.
Not long term. Same. I'm feeling that you, yes, are going to have a relationship, but not long term. All right. So Lisa Marie wants to know, we're just going to answer this first one here. Oh, okay. So she didn't put any guidelines on she says, will I have a baby? So let's think about that. It's just at all. Is Lisa going to have a baby? So make sure you're not honing in on a certain time frame. You're just opening the energy up. Is Lisa at some point going to have a baby? What are y'all getting? Is Miss Lisa going to have a baby? What you getting, Dee?
At some point.
Yep. It's pretty unanimous that everyone's feeling like that. You're going to have a baby, so congratulations on that. Okay, Jen. Should I continue with my master's degree? I'm struggling. She says she has a learning disability. Master's? What's your master's in? Okay, I'm trying to get my ego out of this because, college instructor here. I'm all about education. Can't take those pieces of paper away, and my degrees definitely afforded me some opportunities I wouldn't have had otherwise. Okay. Oh, good. I'm glad other people were confirming what I said. What are you getting, Dee? Yeah, we're all getting, honey, that you need to continue with your master's degree. Get a tutor or someone to help you along. Yes, Brittany says yes if you want to open your job horizons. I'm hearing it's very important for you. I'm so sorry, Lisa. Lisa said, I lost my mom on December 9th, and it's been a rough time. I'm so sorry, Lisa, honey. Okay. I'm headed over to Instagram, which is where I'm going to be doing really whatever you want. I was about to say mediumship. But again, when you come into Instagram, I just know this because people have told me when you ask to join my live, there's a question it asks. and then it will put you in line to actually go live with me. So I'm just going to randomly go through. Please do not get upset if I don't choose you. There is no rhyme or reason to how I choose people to go live with me. I just usually scroll and put my finger on someone. That's how technical it is. I scroll, put my finger on it. All right? I will see y'all over on Instagram.